guys, with this upcoming Christmas event, there is going to be a brand new leaderboard for the most amount of snow tokens collected and the most amount of gifts given. And a lot of people are wondering what is the strategy to actually get on these leaderboards. So today I sort of want to teach you guys like the best strategies to get on the leaderboard today. I know the event isn't out yet, so you're not going to use this tutorial straight away, but when the event actually starts, you want to be on the grind as soon as possible, so you need to know this stuff before the event drops. So if you guys are excited, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get right into it. So the first thing you'll want to do is to get a good schedule that works for you, and a good enough schedule to be able to grind this Christmas event. Because of course not everyone actually has a whole lot of time to play Murder Mystery. I know a lot of you guys cannot just play for like 15 hours a day, but if you are going on that leaderboard, you're going to need all the time in the world basically. Because if you're not grinding over 10 hours a day, you're probably not going to get on that leaderboard. So if you do not have the time for that, that's going to suck, but it is very important that you have a lot of time on your hands. I have seen some people that don't have a lot of time on their hands actually give their account to one of their friends to grind for them. I feel like that's breaking like some sort of Roblox rule, but so many MM2 players actually end up doing this if they do grind on the leaderboard. So hey, just don't tell Roblox I'm saying this, but it might be a good idea to do that. Just make sure the person that you're letting use your account isn't like going to scam your account or anything. Now the next thing is to figure out the fastest method to actually get snow tokens, because you can't just play Murder Mystery 2 just all willy-nilly for this whole time. You actually have a good strategy for this. Now the most important strategy I've seen is to try to find servers that are relatively small and easy for you to actually collect snow tokens in. Like what you can do is you can go to the Murder Mystery 2 page, scroll down and go to ascending players and try to join a server with only a couple people in it. Because then you'll have a high chance of like being murderer in something, and when you're murderer, you can just not play the round and just collect coins the whole time. And also if you have a friend to grind with you, that might make things even easier. Both you and your friend don't have to worry about the round and just collect snow tokens the whole time. Something a lot of the best players do is that they try to find a server with like very little people in it, and if those last people do end up leaving, they're the only one in the server, you can fill a server up either with friends or with alt accounts to make sure that no normal players do get in the server, so it can just be you and all these accounts to help you grind, so you won't have to deal with any random players trying to kill you or anything. Of course, it would be very hard to find this much friends or make this much alt accounts. I think there are some certain programs that let you use multiple accounts at once. For Roblox, you can try to end up using that, but of course it is a very hard strategy for any normal players. Now you'll also need to find out what maps are good to help you grind, since believe it or not, some maps are not good for collecting snow tokens and some are very good to collect snow tokens, basically because of the size of the map as well as some of the coin and snow token spawn rates on them. I didn't actually know what maps were good, but thankfully Toxic Formula and Avery Obsidian did give me a list of maps that are good to grind and good to not grind. So here are some maps that are definitely going to want to pick if you're grinding on leaderboard. Maps like Mansion 2, Log Cabin, Hospital 3, House 2, and Office 3. These are all amazing maps to help grind snow tokens. Whenever these maps show up on the voting screen, you're going to want to pick them. And then we can get into the maps that are like alright. They're not amazing maps to grind on, but if you have to pick these, they're not terrible. Maps like Biolab, Factory, Research Facility, Workplace, and End Studio. You are going to want to pick any of the better maps, but you know, those aren't on the list. You should probably pick one of these. But then getting into the maps that you're never going to want to pick are Police Station, Mill Base, Hotel 2, Workshop, and Station. You should never try to vote for any of these maps because it's just going to make grinding snow tokens a lot harder for you, because these maps are either way too big or have terrible snow token spawn rates. And this leaderboard is going to be going on for 2 weeks. At least we're going to assume, since that's how long the Halloween leaderboard went on. So if you're going on this leaderboard, expect it to take a very long time. Just 2 weeks of non-stop grinding. That's going to be tough. So if you are going for any of these leaderboards, just make sure that you might have something to do on the side while you're going for these snow tokens. Like maybe in between rounds and stuff, like you have like a movie going on, or to have a friend to talk to, that might help. Because if you're just playing MM2 for 2 weeks straight without anything else going on in your life, that's gonna be extremely mentally draining, and I'm gonna say you do not want to do that. Just make sure you have something to keep you motivated on the side, so you do not end up wanting to quit in the future. Because if you grind for like a week straight and then you quit, that's going to suck, because that's just a week wasted of just going for a leaderboard when you did not need to, you know. But I know everything you need to know about getting on the leaderboard. Of course, these leaderboard prizes is going to end up being a reskinned item of one of the godlies or ancient in the newest event. There's also going to be a gift given leaderboard, but the only thing you need to know there is you need to have a lot of Robux, like over $500 worth of Robux just on using gifts. So thankfully you don't have to spend a whole lot of time doing that, but you are going to have to spend a whole lot of money. So keep that in mind. That's like the only strategy for the gifting leaderboard. But again, I don't actually go for leaderboards myself. I'm not the type of guy to waste my life away to do that sort of stuff. So if there is anything I missed, please let me know in the comment section. But I at least have all the basics down for you guys. So hopefully this video video did help. But yeah guys, that's about it to this video, so I'm gonna end off here. So until next time, goodbye!